This is for all you big booty bitches in Modern Warfare 2.
Hey, fellas, it is Z-Doctor here, bringing you a wonderful finishing plot of Modern Warfare 2. I hope you enjoyed me tackling that tree previously. That was from the summer, and yes, that was very hot. I pulled a little El Presador there, and that was for obviously all you big booty bitches out there. Anyway, today I will be describing the plot of Modern Warfare 2, so when Modern Warfare 3 comes out, you guys are prepared and can understand why the campaign is that way, what's going on, and you're not like a little lost puppy. So, if you haven't seen already, go back, the annotations on the screen, to my COD 4 video where I describe COD 4's campaign, and then come back to this so it makes sense. But picking up from COD 4, we're going to start. Despite the efforts of the United States Marine Corps and the Special Air Service, the ultranationalists seize control of Russia and declare Imran Zakhaev a hero, erecting a statue of him in the heart of Red Square. Meanwhile, Vladimir Makarov, one of Zakhaev's former lieutenants, begins a campaign against the West by committing acts of terrorism over the course of 5 years. In Afghanistan in 2016, U.S. Army Ranger Private First Class Joseph Allen assists in taking a city from insurgents. Impressed by Allen's combat abilities, Lieutenant General Shepard recruits him into Task 141, an elite multinational counter-terrorist unit under Shepard's command. Meanwhile, two other members of Task Force 141, Captain John Soap McTavish and Sergeant Gary Roach Sanderson, infiltrate a Russian airbase in the Tian Shan Mountains to retrieve an attack characterization system, ACS module, from a downed satellite. Allen is later sent on an undercover mission in Russia for the CIA under the name Alexei Bordin, joining Makarov in a massacre of killing civilians at Zakhaev International Airport in Moscow. Makarov has been aware of Allen's identity and kills him during the extraction, leaving his body behind to spark a war between Russia and the United States. Angered by what was believed to be an American-supported terrorist attack, Russia retaliates with a massive surprise invasion on the United States after bypassing its early warning system, revealing that the ACS module has already been compromised before its retrieval. Sergeant Foley leads his squad of Army Rangers, including Private James Ramirez, in defense of a suburb in northeastern Virginia against the invasion. They then proceed towards Washington, D.C., where more U.S. forces are fighting against Russia for control of the capital. Meanwhile, Task Force 141 searches for evidence that implicates Makarov as the mastermind behind the airport massacre, as proof of Makarov's involvement died with Allen. Intelligence leads them to a favela in Rio de Janeiro, where the team investigates Makarov's contact, weapon dealer Alejandro Rojas. They find out from Rojas that Makarov's worst enemy, known as Prisoner 627, is captured in a Russian gulag east of Petrovolsk. Task Force 141 assaults the prison and manages to free 627, who turns out to be Captain Price. Price agrees to aid Task Force 141 and Shepard in tracking down Makarov, but argues that the war in America needs to end before 141 can do so. So to end it, he temporarily goes rogue and leads the 141 to raid a Russian port to gain control of a nuclear submarine. Price uses the submarine to launch a submarine-launched ballistic missile towards Washington, D.C. He sets the warhead to detonate in the upper atmosphere, which unintentionally destroys the International Space Station and creates an electromagnetic pulse that cripples vehicles and electronic equipment on both sides, giving the Americans the advantage. Back on the ground, Foley and his squad seek shelter from the disabled aircrafts that are now literally falling from the sky, and proceed to the White House. There they receive a transmission informing them that the Air Force is preparing to carpet bomb the entire city to deny the Russians a strong foothold. Foley's squad fight their way to the roof of the White House and set off green-colored flares, Aborting the airstrike with less than 30 seconds to spare, flares are lit on the rooftops of other landmarks, signifying that the city is in American hands. Narrowing down Makarov's hiding place to 2 separate locations, Task Force 141 decides to split up. Price and Soap travel to an aircraft boneyard in Afghanistan, while Roach and Ghost raid Makarov's safe house on the Georgian-Russian border. At the safe house, Roach and his team obtain vital intelligence from Makarov's computer and escape with Makarov's men still in pursuit. However, when they reach the extraction point, Shepard betrays and kills them, retrieving the intelligence and taking it with him. Price and Soap quickly learn of Shepard's betrayal and that Shepard killed Ghost and Roach, and he escapes the battle between Shepard and escapes a battle between Shepard and Makarov's men with the help of Nikolai. Price contacts Makarov on an open radio channel and makes a deal to kill Shepard, with Makarov grudgingly revealing the locations of Shepard's mountain bases in Afghanistan. Price and Soap raid the base in an attempt to take revenge on Shepard in a suicide mission. During the infiltration, Shepard destroys the base using a self-destruction system and then tries to escape, and a boat pursuit ensues. At the climax of the pursuit, Shepard boards a helicopter, only for Price to disable it by shooting the helicopter's rotor, causing it to crash, and it spins out and boom, it's down. Price and Soap tumble over a waterfall in this process. After recovering from the fall, a dazzled Soap follows Shepard in an attempt to kill him. Shepard slams Soap into a rusted car, stabs him in the chest, and prepares to kill him with his revolver. Just before he can, Price attacks Shepard, and the two engage in hand-to-hand fight. A man fight! Real men fight this way, with Shepard slowly gaining the upper hand. Soap manages to pull the knife out from his chest and throws it at Shepard, like a throwing knife, piercing Shepard's left eye and killing him. Price bandages Soap's wounds as Nikolai arrives in a helicopter to extract them. Having gone against Price's advice not to return for him and Soap, Nikolai warns them that they will be pursued, but Price insists that Soap receives medical attention. Nikolai mentions that he knows a safe place to go. And how he says this is, "Da, I know a place." Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this wonderful commentary. I hope you are now well informed by this. If you think this video deserves a like rating, please go ahead and like it. Besides that, follow me on Twitter, because there I will have the most recent videos I upload. As well, you will be able to see my midnight release 12:30 playthrough of Modern Warfare 3 and of Battlefield 3. So follow me on Twitter. So long, fellas.